It is a warm welcome to yet another episode of Crime Watch, a program that is proudly brought to you by your police service, the Zimbabwe Republic Police, in order to cement synergies in combating crime. Elliot Akudzai Ganyani is my name. The ZRP recently held a SADC regional hybrid commanders training course that focused on investigation of terrorism and organized crime. The course, which was held in Victoria Falls, ran from the 12th to the 16th of September 2022. The purpose of the training was to equip police commanders with requisite skills to prevent, investigate, as well as to detect terrorism and organized crime. Officially opening the course, the Commissioner General of Police Tandabantu Godwin Matanga said integrated awareness on terrorism and organized crime is significant for the stability of the SADC region.
Integrated awareness on terrorism is not only crucial for the peace and security of our respective countries, but also for the stability of the whole SADC region. Special vigilance should be focused on early warning systems of extremism, which can potentially lead to terrorism. Countless examples around the globe have taught us that demeaning the potence of terror and extremist elements can be catastrophic. I thus cannot overemphasize the need to profile persons of interest in terror and organized crime cases. Criminals who perpetrate terror attacks are by their very nature insidious and calculative, only rearing their hideous agenda when they are ready to strike. Therefore, let no one slumber. I am hopeful that a course such as this one will help us all from falling into the entrapments of history's darker pages, which indicate man's repeated failure to learn from history. The success of this training course resides on the strong bonds of solidarity and workmanship that continue to subsist between our police services, as well as the SADC region and Interpol. I am confident that this course will not only sharpen your investigative acumen, but will in many ways enhance the security and stability of our region.
The Zimbabwe Republic Police would like to remind motorists to be on the lookout for thieves who have a tendency of breaking into parked vehicles and stealing valuables. Not too long ago, the department that deals with the theft from car cases in Bulawayo apprehended a 23-year-old man for similar offences.
CID Bulawayo theft from cars managed to arrest an accused person by the name Panashe Chabikwa, where property including HP laptops, iPads, and other electrical gadgets were recovered. This case led to the clearance of 5 cases which happened in Bulawayo City. And then in another case related to the matter, the same accused person in the company of another accused person, Love Mo Mukamba, stole from a parked vehicle various camera equipment worth 2,500 United States dollars, which was all recovered, and the matter is pending at court. We urge members of the public to report these cases so that the police are able to attend timelessly, and when they attend, they are able to get important information like the description of the accused persons, the cars which are being used by the accused persons, or any other clues which will lead to the arrest of the accused persons.
In another story, police in Mbizo, Kwekwe, seized a vehicle which was suspected to be used as a hideout by criminals. Let us hear more from the officer in charge, Mbizo Police.
As ZRP Mbizo would like to encourage members of the public to report any suspicious activities so that we can respond timelessly and prevent crime. In one recent case, some concerned citizens in Mbizo 7 Kwekwe informed the police that some men were frequenting a certain abandoned Toyota Alteza silver in color. They suspected that they could be involved in criminal activities. We quickly reacted, searched the vehicle, and seized a machete, 2 Columbia knives, and a chambok. We believe that these weapons were being used to commit various criminal offenses. We urge members of the public who may know these suspects to report to ZRP Mbizo or any nearest police station.
In a different story, the Zimbabwe Republic Police is looking for Doreen Ndlovu, who is facing a perjury charge. Doreen Ndlovu's last known address is house number 14, Floshank Drive, Barnham Green, Bulawayo. The accused deposed an affidavit in court in which she lied under oath. Since that day, she has not been located. Anyone with information that may help to locate this wanted person should contact any nearest police station. Do not move an inch. Join us in the second segment. Welcome back. We are now in the second segment of Crime Watch, and thank you for staying tuned. The Zimbabwe Republic Police is intensifying the fight against robbery cases that have been happening across the country. This past week, we visited Mazowe in Mashonaland West Province, where police is putting stringent measures to curb robberies.
Of late, Mazowe district has realized a spate of armed robberies, and the target group. We discovered that it was the members of the public, passengers, who bought unregistered vehicles at 2nd Street in Harare. They are robbed of their hard-earned cash as they travel along Harare-Bindua Road. We also received a number of robberies around Mazowe Jumbo area. Most of the perpetrators come from Harare and they are motorized. Robberies were being committed during the night. A fact which came out is that majority of the vehicles, they do not have licensed drivers. The vehicles that are not licensed, they are not covered by any insurance, hence posing danger to members of the public. When we started this operation, we managed to impound 108 vehicles. And this is a district operation. Now we're at Mazowe, where we've got 75 vehicles. Strabi Glendo, we impounded, there are 20 vehicles impounded, which are waiting for clearance. At Chombira, we've got 18, and at Concession, we've got 8. One thing good to note of is that since we started the operation, cases of robbery, they've declined. How we're going to do this clearance, we're going to involve CID, VID, peace, and duty uniform. Those vehicles which are found to not to have papers, some will be taken to VID, and the accused persons will be taken to court. No fines will be accepted at station level, so that we can put a stop to it. I would like to throw an open challenge to big criminals that as Mazowe district, we've got enough arsenal to take them headlong. We are prepared. Once they come here, they must come at their own peril. My message to members of the public is that when they are traveling from point A to point B, it is advisable for them to use registered public service vehicles. Why? Because these unregistered vehicles, they are boarding, pose a risk to them in the sense that should they be involved in an accident, they are not compensated. Both those vehicles, they are not covered by an insurance.
Talking of robbery cases, Rua Police would like to take this opportunity to alert members of the public of robbers who have a tendency of attacking pedestrians and motorists at road intersections.
In the rural policing area, we're also experiencing an upsurge in crimes of smash and grabs, whereby the criminals will target the slowing down vehicles as they approach intersections. They will throw big stones that will damage the windscreens and target any valuables that they can get their hands on. They steal from laptops to cell phones, even cash. They use weapons sometimes to scare the drivers. These cases in Rua, they are prevalent mainly along the highway, at Kona Mtare Road and Zimre Way, at Kona Mtare Road and Sansuki, the intersection that is right behind me, and at Kona Mtare Road and and Chiremba Road. We are now encouraging members of the public, be vigilant as you approach these points.
Moving on, the Zimbabwe Republic Police Norton Rural has successfully ended illegal gold panning which was happening in some parts of the town.
We received an increase of illegal mining activities at our station, where some illegal miners were flocking our area, coming from as far as Mazowe, Kadoma and other surrounding areas, flocking an area called Ascot 20 mine. We initiated an operation to combat or to address this challenge. So on that operation, we managed to recover this equipment. This is the main equipment that actually they use to end up into the mine. We managed to account for 30 people who are still appearing before the courts.
A fortnight ago, we featured a story where the Traffic Safety Council of Zimbabwe partnered with the Zimbabwe Red Cross Society to conduct a first aid training course to villagers in Chivu. The beneficiaries recently received their certificates at a colorful ceremony held at a shopping center in Chikomba Central constituency in Chivu.
It gives me the greatest honor to stand before you all at this occasion to witness and celebrate these brave men and women who have taken a bold stand to equip themselves with basic road first aid knowledge, which is fast becoming a leading global training to save human lives. It is in the same vein that we partnered with Traffic Safety Council of Zimbabwe in a bid to collaboratively tame the loss of lives due to road carnage and the gross injuries which we see every day on our roads. We want the communities to be empowered enough to be able to assist when they come across an accident and be able to render saving lives before medical teams arrive.
The first aid training is envisaged to equip the participants with life-saving skills when dealing with victims of road traffic crashes in this area in particular, and also in locations the graduates will find themselves in. The course targeted ordinary local populace. Our government has noted with concern an increase in the number of people who lose their lives during the golden hour. The golden hour is therefore a crucial period immediately after an injury when life-saving medical or surgical intervention can offer the highest chance of survival. However, in Zimbabwe, the developing countries and indeed the world over, road crash victims and those suffering life-threatening injuries are not able to receive this care. On this note, allow me to express my profound gratitude to the Traffic Safety Council of Zimbabwe and Red Cross Zimbabwe for partnering and making this noble initiative a reality. In June 22, the Traffic Safety Council, in collaboration with the Red Cross Zimbabwe, trained 200 villagers in both Rusape and Chivu. The rollout of this program was started in Rusape and Chivu districts, mainly because Chivu and Rusape were identified as major road crash hotbeds in the country.
Tauya nechirongwa ichi chandinoda kutenda veRed Cross vatiri kushanda navo chokudzidzisa vana vedu kuti vagone kubatsira kana pachinge paita njodzi. Pano tauya kuzoparura chirongwa ichi isu veTraffic Safety Council, chiri chirongwa chatatoona kuti chinotibatsira, tichafamba nacho takuindawo kune dzimwe nzvimbo dzemuno muZimbabwe. Ndakutotora mukana uno wekuti ndikumbire nokukumikidza madhiraivha vese vanofamba nemota, vanofamba nemabhazi, kuti veduwe kana tagara pachikairo ngatikoshese upenyu hwavanhu vatakakura.
Masetifiketi atapiwa yamuri kuona ndakabata panapa anotibatsira kuti tavanhu vari approved kubatsirawo vanhu pakaitika tsaona mudzinzira, munhu akatsva nemoto kana pakaitika incident. Tinewo rubatsiro rwatinarwo rudiki takamira vanenge vari manesi kana madhokodheya anozouya kuzotibatsira.
Patakatanga kuita first aid zvakangouya tisingafungire ende chirongwa chatakatambira sekwedu tasati tambochinzwawo asi takauya nenguva yakanaka nemufaro kana vadzidzisi vatakati navo takati nenguva yakanaka navo paungosina kunzwisisa wanyatsobvunza wanyatsokunzwisisa tobva tatomboti ko zvataita izvi zviri kuendepi zviri kubvepi vatatora nguva tatasongope pakati akutongonzi uyai mutore zvamakadini zvamakaendera kuchikoro nhasi tiri pano tiri kunzwa kufara tichipuwa macertificate edu.
The Traffic Safety Council of Zimbabwe, in partnership of course with the Zimbabwe Red Cross Society, seeks to conduct such first aid training courses throughout the country for the benefit of everyone around Zimbabwe. From that story, we're taking a short break. Join us in the third and final segment. It is the third segment of Crime Watch, and thank you for staying tuned. Featherstone Police in Mashonaland East Province has been seized with sexual abuse cases mainly targeted at minors. In an effort to end such abuse against children, investigations were carried out leading to the arrest of a number of rapists. Officer in charge Featherstone Police tells us more.
We have been receiving a lot of sexual abuse cases in ZRP Featherstone policing area, including domestic violence cases. Having received such cases, we carried out investigations and we managed to apprehend quite a number of suspects. Some of the suspects include Oliver Chamakaurira, a male adult aged 43 years. He was arrested for raping a 15-year-old minor. We arrested him and sent him to court where he was convicted and sentenced to 20 years imprisonment. Tafara Gaza, a male adult aged 22 years, was arrested for raping a minor aged 12 years. He was arrested and sent to court where he was convicted and sentenced to 12 years imprisonment. Trimo Muhenyeri, a male adult aged 26 years, was arrested for raping a 16-year-old minor. He was arrested and sent to court where he was convicted and sentenced to 16 years imprisonment. Pearson Tanaka Chigwaza, a male adult aged 18 years, was arrested for raping a 12-year-old minor. He was arrested and sent to court where he was convicted and sentenced to 12 years imprisonment. A careful analysis of these rape cases indicates that they are being perpetrated by relatives to minor children. As police, we warn would-be perpetrators to desist from this detestable action. In the same vein, we would also want to urge parents and guardians to report any such cases of abuse to the nearest police station. And as police, we are not going to rest until every such case is investigated and perpetrators brought to book.
The Zimbabwe Republic Police SAPCO team touched down at the Robert Gabriel Mugabe International Airport on the 16th of September 2022 with a spring in their step following a successful tour of duty in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. The Zimbabwean police officers competed in 6 sporting codes, that is athletics, chess, darts, netball, volleyball and soccer, where they managed to scoop a total of 24 gold, 34 silver and 19 bronze medals to amass a total of 241 points against the first runner-up and host nation Tanzania, who had 21 gold, 12 silver and 11 bronze medals, giving a total of 152 points. The Zimbabwean ambassador to Tanzania, retired Brigadier General Ansale Musanyatwe, and the Deputy Commissioner General Human Resources, Deputy Commissioner General Mind Elliot Ngirandi, received the overall winners trophy on behalf of the ZRP.
We recently apprehended 2 accused persons in connection with theft and vandalism of irrigation pipes. The 2 accused persons are Omar Mzingwa of plot 24, Melsonia Kwekwe, aged 25 years. The second one is Tatenda Elza Maroveke, aged 18, of Better Farm, Sherwood, Kwekwe. After stealing the pipes, the 2 accused persons would sell the irrigation pipes to some buyers in Mbizo, Kwekwe. This material will be used to manufacture homemade aluminium pots for sale. After carrying thorough investigations, we managed to apprehend these two accused persons. It should be noted that vandalism of irrigation pipes is detrimental to farming. This impacts negatively on the country's economy.
We now move on to people who are on the police wanted list. Chifu Police is looking for Tinashe Chivije of farm number 3, Wilshire Chifu, for a case of fraud. Taona Chigoti of Sanangurai village, Chief Nyamandwe Gutu, is also wanted by ZRP Chifu for a case of aggravated indecent assault. Sakuva Police in Manicaland Province is looking for Fani Mujokochi of house number 318 Sakuva, Mutare, in connection with a rape case. Should you have information that may help in locating any of these wanted persons, please feel free to visit or contact any nearest police establishment. Alternatively, you can also contact us on any of the following details. Our National Complaints Desk number is 0242 703 631. Visit our website www.zrp.gov.zw. Link with us on our email feedback@zrp.gov.zw. You can also get in touch with us on our Twitter handle @PleaseZimbabwe or Facebook page Zimbabwe Republic Please. To those who may have missed any of our previous episodes, do not despair, because you can watch any of our episodes on the ZRP YouTube channel Zimbabwe Republic Please. It has been a pleasure having you along from I, Elliot Kudzai Ganyani, and the crew behind the scenes. See you next time.